Everyone, this is Grant real quick, checking in. Check this out. I just heard a great quote by Jim Rohn through Tony Robbins, and it was simply this. When learning leads to knowledge, you become a fool. When learning leads to action, you become rich. The difference is this. A lot of you, especially young people, are reading the next book, reading the next philosopher, reading the next thing to hopefully they can talk about it. And there's this idea that go be self-educated and you'll suddenly have this pop of wisdom, or you suddenly have this insight, or you suddenly have internal knowledge. It's not always the case. Quite often, what learning should lead to is additional action. So if you go learn a great philosophy, it should produce a different course of action during your day. If you go read the next leadership book, it should lead to another way you deal with yourself in leadership situations. If you read the next sales book or the next marketing book, if you read the next Seth Godin book, it should lead to you doing something different or better about your marketing. If you watch the next Gary Vee video, it should lead to a way you carry yourself differently the very next day. So a lot of people, again, they're out there gathering knowledge for knowledge's sake, and it's not leading to better action, so it's not making them wealthy. It's just making them look like a fool because they're talking about high-end concepts that people who act on high-end concepts have a visceral knowledge of, but people who talk about high-end concepts but don't act, they look foolish to everybody else. So a word of encouragement, if you're reading some out there, if you're watching some video, if you're listening to some podcast, and you're just sharing about it, the next time you meet with people, shame on you, it's going to make you look silly eventually. If you're taking that and you're letting it shape you, you're letting it help you make better courses of action in your life, it's going to make you wealthy. It's going to make you wealthy in relationships. It's going to make you wealthy financially. It's going to make you wealthy and basically enjoying life to that next level. So those are my 2 cents today. Love you guys. Keep kicking butt.